Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. This is iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today because I am in Huntington Beach and all the Japanese trees blossom today. So don't bank on it. It's the title of this video. And isn't that beautiful? But I had all these people write me and say, you got to come back out to the library this morning. And they're just all these people taking pictures and stuff. So let's get into it. Please like the video. Please subscribe to this channel. And today we have a sponsor, Patriot Gold, and I will talk about them in a bit. But Santander Bank is one of the world's largest banks. They have 14 million, accounts. And what they've just done last week is horrific. And it's something that's going to come here. And it's something that I'm telling you guys, I've warned you about this. And that is they're getting rid of text alerts and email alerts right now. Well, wait a second. What do you mean email alerts? Let's say that you go out and you use your debit card and you didn't get paid yesterday. Well, you may get a, hey, listen, you could be potentially overdrawn. Uh-oh, really? Well, let me call my bank. No, getting rid of that. You guys, this is a huge problem and it's horrific for a lot of reasons. But the idea with this is, why would a bank do this? Well, they're saying it's very expensive to run a texting system. No, it's not. It's incredibly inexpensive. Think about this. The larger your business is, you could negotiate anything. Hey, listen, we're going to have our phone system with you guys, but we want you to throw free texting in. You don't think that conversation's ever happened at Santander Bank? It has. But what this does is, by not notifying you via text, show you a spin around here, via text, what this does is it makes it so you could potentially be overdrawn and not even know it. Have charges you don't know about, be late on your payments, everything like that. It's horrible. It's a terrible way to run a business. It's terrible customer service. But this is going to come back here in the States. So be leery of stuff like this, guys. It's not done by accident. It's done, how can we make more money? How can we squeeze money out of people? This is how you do it. You cut services. And I've told you guys this. You need to have written notification on all your bills. Get it in writing. Make sure they mail out changes to your account. Oh, just get an email, Dan. How many emails did you guys get yesterday? I think I got 460 is what the count was between everything. Okay? I try to read them. Fell asleep reading them last night, but you can't. Well, if Santander Bank emailed me last night, I would be screwed on that. So you don't want to get rid of this. You may want to change banks if you're a Santander customer, because this is horrible. Now, a few things. A couple years ago, I got notified by a bank. I have multiple credit cards. I've told you guys that. I carry zero balance on my credit cards. If I use my credit cards, I pay them when I get the statement mailed out to me. Know the due dates, all that stuff. And couple things. You should know your shutoff date, when the month ends, as far as they're concerned, and when the payment's due. You should always have that with each of your credit cards. So with that, I get notification from a credit card that I had not used in a year that, hey, listen, late fee of $30 has been assessed to your account for not making a payment. And I'm like, well, how did I not make a payment to this account? Well, it was very simple. What happened was, they had the yearly fee that I didn't know about, and I didn't make the payment. And because I'm not paying attention to the account, I got a text message saying that, hey, deadbeat, pay your bill. And I called them and I said, wait a second, this is outrageous. Oh, no, don't worry, we're not going to report it to the credit bureau, just make the payment. No. If you can tell me that I'm late, you can remind me that I'm early. Oh, we don't do that. We're going to do that. Because what I'm going to do is show up in front of your bank and start making videos on this channel. Let me show you what the channel is. Oh, hang on a second. Guess what, sir? We have the ability to send text messages out to remind you of your payment. How would you like them done? 3 days, 5 days? 3 days is fine. That reminds me if I ever have a payment due with you guys. Can you get rid of that late fee that I didn't know about? Yes, sir, we can. Ask for things like that. Now, if you are chronically late, if you're chronically behind, if you write bad checks all the time and just cover the overdraft later, they're not going to do that for you. So don't, Dan, I tried it, didn't work for me, okay? Don't be a deadbeat, okay? do it if there's something like this that happens. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys about and how important these text messages are is that I am going on my birthday trip and I am in an Uber and I get a text message from my bank. And the bank says, you just had a $481 charge at Crate and Barrel. Crate and Barrel? So I'm like, I didn't buy anything from Crate and Barrel. So I go to my girlfriend. I go, hey, did you buy it? She goes, I never use your credit card. No, of course not. So I call the bank and I said, hey, I just got this notification 5 minutes ago. What is this? Well, let me see. It's an online purchase for Crate and Barrel. And have you been to Seattle lately? No, I'm in Florida right now, by the way. Oh, well, this could potentially be fraud. It is fraud, without a doubt. It's fraud. So, well, here's my situation. I'm going on a trip. Now, thank God I have other credit cards and I got to eat and everything was fine in the trip. Don't worry about Dan. But the point was this was outrageous. So listen, we're going to open up a fraud investigation. You don't have to pay this. We're going to credit the account. And sure enough, I get a letter from the bank telling me that, yeah, it was fraud. Somebody got a hold of it. Now, how they did that, I have no idea. Said it was an online purchase through Crate and Barrel for $481. Unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. Have to get a new card issued. It'll be issued to you, within 3 business days. You'll have it. Well, good. I'm on a trip and I wasn't worried about that. But you have to have these text messages. Now, guys, think about this. I was in an Uber, going to a boat, going to vacation, and enjoying myself and not thinking about finances during that time. And if I wouldn't have gotten that text notification, I would have been stuck with that. I would not have known about it until I got my statement and going through it like I normally do. Now, certain cards have more activity. That card I use for everything, with the business, but Crate and Barrel was ridiculous, guys. So I never agreed to that, never purchased it, and that fraud was eliminated. So let me know what you think about this because, guys, you have to have these text messages. Get things in writing. You can get online statements, but you can also get them printed too. Oh, well, we don't like to do both, sir. Okay. Here's my favorite one. You're a senior now, okay, because I'm over 55. And one thing you have to do is, with your phone service, we give you, you get a $12 discount on your cell phone service. Great. And if you, eliminate the, the fees for having a paper statement, you're going to save another $5. Okay, great. Well, T-Mobile got rid of paper statements. There are no paper statements with T-Mobile. So I went back. I said, okay, give me the $5 back. It's an online statement. Huh? What are you talking about? Who told you that? Look at this. Oh, yeah. So how many months do you guys owe me for that? How many months you been doing the online statements? Okay. Anyways, a lot more to cover in this video. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. It's kind of an exciting time in the gold market right now. A lot of gold is being shipped from London to the United States. People are calling for the accounting of Fort Knox. And one thing that you cannot deny is since I've been talking about gold in this channel, let's just go back to November 1st, 2022. Gold was at $16.50 an ounce. Now it's at $29.55, guys. It's an 80% increase right now. Did you miss out on that? It's not too late because it's only going to go up from here. Call Patriot Gold Group today, 888-330-1431. Look at what Goldman Sachs is saying. 3,100 is going to happen. Great. Bank of America, $3,500 an ounce. It's only going up from here, guys. Contact #1 rated Patriot Gold Group today. Do it now before it's too late. 888-330-1431. Contact them today. Now, there's a lot more to cover in regards to banking with this video. Lloyds Bank out of the UK, I'll bring it back to the States in a minute. Lloyds Bank has a scandal right now with its auto financing. How can that be? Well, what they've done is they've pushed insurance. Listen, Dan, you're financing your car. You should get the insurance through us. And it's fantastic. You're going to save money. It's going to be better. Only problem was Lloyds Bank didn't tell anybody that they were making a commission on those sales. And so many people are now livid, okay? And now they're getting sued, and now they're setting aside money. And originally it was going to be £500,000. Now it was 1.2 million pounds, 1.2 billion pounds, pardon me, billion with a B, which is $1.5 billion right now. Isn't that crazy, guys? It's a lot of money because they know what they did was completely wrong, and they know people are, when they find out about it, they're going to demand a refund. I didn't want to buy insurance through you guys. I was told I was saving money, and I was told I was getting a better deal. No, you're not. So Goldman Sachs is laying off 1,400 underperformers. I love stuff like this, guys, because we've heard of these big companies do this, and what they do is they're axing the underperformers. And Goldman Sachs says, don't worry about it. We're not even going to worry about this in our head count because every year we have turnover of 3 to 5%. Imagine you work for a company that you could be, shot out of a cannon every year and lose your job. Well, that's what it's like working at Goldman Sachs. So congratulations to you guys that have kept your job there this year. But once again, you're going to see bonuses be tied to underperformance. And people you hate, your boss, and people like that just don't like you, they're going to make sure that you get axed right now. So that's happening, guys, all over the place right now. Now, few things also is Jamie Dimon steps forward and says, listen, I don't want there to be any misconception about Doge. I like Doge. We need to get rid of government inefficiency, and we need to cut back and save money. What's wrong with that? Every business should do this. So even Jamie Dimon, man of the people, he loves it, okay? Making $38.5 million a year now. He's upped his salary, One thing that's funny is private employers only added 77,000 jobs in the month of February. Guys, horrible, horrible numbers. But what the numbers are is real. We're finally getting real numbers. So with all the layoffs, you can blame the bad weather, you can blame anything you want. People are not getting hired right now. Only 77,000 people got hired. So again, the real numbers are coming out now. So that's exciting. The Securities and Exchange Commission, kind of banking related, they are offering people a buyout. You want to leave the company? We will give you $50,000 to leave your position with us. And by doing this, pay people a lot more than 50 grand a year, but you can leave. You get severance package, 50,000 large. I mean that's kind of a good deal for some of these people, but this is a great way to save money. Instead of being axed and be sent packing like some of these other government jobs, we're going to give you the offer and the incentive for you to leave. So you're going to see more of that be brought out. And, what else? Oh, Venmo. We talked in the last video about how people that have side hustles, and Venmo's another one. Venmo right now has said, listen, if you are getting paid from multiple sources and you have a side business, cleaning houses, doing side repairs, things like that, and you use Venmo and you think that you're not going to be taxed on it, get real, because Venmo, read the article below, is going to rat you out and give you a Form 1099-K. So if you get one of these and you don't know how to handle it, look at your expenses. Even if you don't have a business bank account, try to use your deductions. Again, I'm not a tax preparer, but I'm telling you, I've saved people a lot of money by getting them advice early. And talk to people. And one thing that we did, I've done this for the last 3 years now, is there's accounting associations in every state that will help you do your taxes for free. This time of the year, before it gets crazy, go talk to these people. If you got a 1099, you don't have questions, or do I have multiple deductions that I'm missing, things like that you can take advantage of, I mean, I love accountants. The good ones, the nerdy ones that just love numbers, that go to bed at night thinking about your taxes. Go to bed at night and how can I save my client money? These are the people you want to deal with. But those associations, accounting associations, oh my God, these guys live for this. How can I help people with their numbers? These are the people you need to call. Where this is hell for the rest of us. These guys love this stuff. Take advantage of that. I'm telling you. There's some states where, they get a group of 60 people that are accountants, certified public accountants, that help do taxes for free. But you can ask these people questions for free. Again, every professional agency, attorneys have this. Whether you're charged with a crime and you're not sure what to do, there's legal aid, there's all these different things that you can get advice from and not just roll over. Get close to one of these trees. Isn't that cool? It's really nice, isn't it? It's beautiful. I'm glad I came out here. This is really beautiful. It's really nice. Please don't forget that we have a private channel called iAllegedly Live. You sign up at iAllegedly.tv, and it is the uncensored stuff. It's everything you cannot talk about in other places, some politics, some comedy, some commentary, news, a little more Dan, okay? Now, there was a restaurant in Los Angeles called the Pantry, and I knew it well because I had an attorney that was in that building who won a big case for me, and he's a great guy. And I would meet him there and eat there. And this place was owned by a man named Richard Reardon, who was a real estate developer. And he was reading the newspaper in there one day, years ago, decades ago. And the waitress says, "Hey, can you hurry it along and finish and get out of here?" He was so pissed off, he bought the place, which is one of the greatest moves ever. Now, he became mayor of Los Angeles between 1993 and 2001, ran for governor, didn't make it, of California. But it's sad that you have a 101-year-old restaurant. He's passed away since then. But it was a great place. It was 24 hours a day. You go to a Laker game and leave the place and go to the Pantry a few blocks away. And it was fantastic. It was just great. Just great. Now, final story. JP Morgan issued a little warning for people in the state of Massachusetts, and this is horrible. They had a courier that was compromised. What does that mean? I think he was robbed myself, but you can read the story below. And what happened was they lost a package that had pertinent information, account information, tax information, all this different stuff from their customers in the state of Massachusetts. So what you need to do is you need to check on your credit for the next year and a half and see if you've been compromised. How about you do that? How about you check my account and see if there's anything done? Anybody buying anything in Massachusetts from Crate and Barrel on your account? Do you know what I'm saying? No, pass. You get to be your own police force. It's nonsense. Insert profanity right there. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. No, no. Be vigilant. What are you going to give me? Take care of it. Wow, you guys are going to get sued by a lot of people for this. Tell them things like that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think. And again, banking text messages have saved me over and over again. I'm telling you, I have got to meet somebody today and by parking through a parking meter, and I'm going to get a text message because I used my card at the parking meter. You need to have this, okay? Like, subscribe. I'll see you soon. And you want to get a hold of me, it's hello@iallegedly.com is the email address. And I'll see you very soon.